Welcome to Bridges. I'm Monica Schmelter. I'm glad that you could join us today. Today on Bridges, it is all things Christmas. We're going to talk about Christmas favorites and have an opportunity to learn how to decorate a Christmas ornament and later to decorate sugar Christmas cookies. Isn't that wonderful? And so my guests today are two very special people. This is Olivia, and Olivia's mom works here. Say hi to everybody, Olivia.
Hi.
And Olivia's in the 11th grade, by the way, and she's brought her friend, Kayla. Introduce your friend to us, Olivia.
This is Kayla Hill. She is also in the 11th grade.
Hello.
So we have two 11th graders and one adult who's a little nervous about learning how to make this Christmas ornament. They told me that these are glass, like just before we got started. Did that scare you a little?
Just a little.
Just a
You're
little.
gonna do great.
I'm gonna do great?
You are.
Oh, I love that. I love that when people feel positive. So before we start making that, just tell me, like, what is one of your favorite Christmas memories?
Favorite Christmas memories? Well, last Christmas, my family and I went to California. So we went for 2 weeks and we...
2 weeks?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a big trip.
And we drove and traveled across California.
Oh my goodness, that sounds wonderful. I've never been to California, but I've heard it's beautiful.
It was.
Yeah. How about you, Kayla?
One of my favorite Christmas memories would be definitely that every year my mom and I, since I was a little kid, we take a girls' night at the Opryland Hotel. And we spend the night and we have room service and we just kind of enjoy each other and the hotel.
Oh my goodness. Every year you get to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
That is so awesome. That's a great Christmas getaway and a good girl time with your mom.
For sure.
I'm so glad you get to do that.
Thank you.
So Kayla, here's I think what might be the challenging part for you and I. Have you ever made these before?
One time when I was a
Okay.
kid, but they were really small.
Really small. Okay, so you have a little more experience than I do. I have zero experience at this. I do have a lot of experience at failing at craft type things, so I'm feeling like I'm going to bring that sense of overachieving right here. All right, tell us, Olivia, what do we do?
Okay, so we're going to take a glass ornament. You're going to take the top,
Thank you.
out of the ornament.
Okay, I've got to go really slow here.
Okay.
Step by step. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm
Off to a
doing
good
it so
start.
far. This is
Okay.
awesome.
And then you're gonna choose what colors you want. You can do as many or as little colors as you like.
Okay, and so when you say colors, you mean these beautiful
Yes.
nail polish selections here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you pick your first color, Kayla. You can go first.
I think I'm gonna take the red.
The red. All right, how about you, Olivia?
Should take a blue.
See, we're all going for our favorites. We talked about this before we started, and of course I want the purple. All right,
Okay.
do we do one color at a time, or?
You can go either way. You can do
Oh,
one at a
no, just
time.
tell me what to do. I'm not good with options.
Okay,
so-
let's do one color at a time,
color at
and
a
then you
time.
can add
Okay.
more later
Okay,
if you need to.
that sounds good.
So you're going to open your nail polish.
Okay. Okay. Do I shake it up first? Like when I do my nails? Okay, beautiful. Okay.
Gonna try not to get nail polish on anything else.
Well, I'm also an overachiever when it comes to spilling. So crafting I don't do so well, pouring I don't do so well. So this should be really interesting. Okay.
Now we're going to take the ornament and pour it into the side.
So you got yours kind of like diagonal there?
Yes.
Okay, so how do I know how much to put in here, Olivia?
You want enough that it's going to cover, but not so much that you're going to have a giant puddle in the
Oh.
bottom of your
Yeah,
ornament.
I think I've already done that puddle. It's a purple puddle. Oh my
It's a
goodness.
lovely
Okay,
purple puddle.
so do I, yeah.
You can
How's
cover
yours
it.
coming, Kayla?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. See, we're still with you, Olivia. We're still following
doing
the instructions. Yeah, I need a lot of encouragement.
You're doing great, Miss Monica.
Do I I need more?
I would say yes. We're going
Oh.
to need a lot
Oh,
nail polish.
a
If you want
lot.
to cover the whole ornament,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, you know I want to cover the whole ornament. I love purple. It's my favorite color. And for those of you that are watching that you don't know it yet, my family, well, my parents and things, they really tease me a lot about being gaudy. That's like one of my nicknames is Gaudy Girl. So you know I want to cover it all. Oh, but you're already making like designs. Okay, so I just put it in the puddle. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm overachieving. I'm overachieving. I didn't notice that you were like doing that. Oh, what am I gonna do?
So what we're going to do is
Yeah, I think what I'm
going
gonna
to
do is
have
go
to
back
shake
to
it.
my office.
and roll it around.
Shake it and roll it around. Oh my goodness. Well, she did say at the beginning what you don't want is a puddle, and so that's what I have roundabout now. But look at these two young ladies. They're doing much better. This is a lesson in how 11th graders can craft better than an adult. Not all adults, but better than Monica Schmelter. So we'll just say it like that. Okay, so I'm afraid I'm gonna like make a mess here.
I am already making a mess here.
That's beautiful. That's what I want. I want people to make more of a mess than I'm making. But like, I'm not gonna have any decorate. It's just gonna be purple.
But
I've
you can
messed
add
it up.
more colors.
Well, how's it gonna show if I got it all over through here? Do you see my dilemma? Do you understand? Okay. All right. Okay. So when you shook yours up, you put your fingers, thumb
Yes.
there? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, you're coming good. That looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is probably why the Bible says we shouldn't compare ourselves to others, because mentally right now I'm just thinking about how much greater their ornaments are than mine.
This looks great.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's
mine
a
looks
fabulous
great.
color.
It is. It's my favorite color.
I'm like sticking to the ornament now.
Okay, what happens next?
You can add more colors
Uh-huh.
or continue to roll it around if you would like a solid purple.
Well, I think that's about all I can do. I'm going to let you guys add your next color, and I'm going to see what I can do with this petal. What color are you going to try?
I think I'm going to try green and
Green. Like this green over here?
spill something. I think I'm going to try this one.
Okay.
A very Christmassy ornament.
All right. How about you?
I think I'm going to do a different shade of blue.
A different shade of blue. So she's going to have a blue Christmas ornament. She's going to have red and green, and I'm going to have a purple puddle. Maybe I'll just name this the purple puddle ornament. I'll forever remember this experience because this was all my idea when we were talking about the Christmas shows we wanted to do, Olivia and Kayla. I said, you know, I'd like to do something different, something fun. And so I thought it would be fun to have Melody come on the show, but Melody, Olivia's mom, she absolutely declined. I said, well, can I ask Olivia? And she said, well, you can ask. What did you think when you got my email asking you?
I was a bit nervous.
Were you?
Yes.
You don't look nervous and you look so pretty.
Thank you.
How about you? Were you nervous?
I was honestly just ecstatic that I was the opportunity to do this.
That's awesome. Is Christmas your favorite holiday?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you get to go to Opryland Hotel and order room service and all that with your mom?
It's the Christmas life.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie is Elf.
I love Elf. Do you all love Elf? I mean, how could you not love Elf?
such
Do you
a
love
good
Elf?
movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
He's just so adorable. What's your favorite part of that movie?
My favorite part of that movie would be when the narwhal comes up, wishing Buddy good luck.
Well, if you don't like Buddy, I just don't know. You know, I just don't know what to say about all that. Okay, so you can see that I really do have a purple puddle. I made a purple ornament. I might have a little room like for one more. What do you think if I try? What do you
I
think?
think it
I
will
think you'd
turn
have
out
a little
lovely.
more room.
Little more room, they're saying. See, they're trying to be very polite and nice to me. Oh, so you lay yours like this, so you can hit. Yeah.
I'm just trying not to break or spill anything.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get through the craft.
I'm trying not to get nail polish in my hair.
Yeah, and you've
That
got
would
really
also
pretty
be
hair. You don't want that to happen.
Thank you.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie. I like Hallmark Christmas movies.
Do you really?
Yes. My mom and I enjoy watching them together.
Because they are the best.
Yes.
Just the best. Do you like Hallmark Christmas movies?
I have to say, I'm not quite a huge fan of Hallmark Christmas movies, but I do enjoy watching them with my mom. And it's a good way to spend time with her.
Yeah. So your mom likes them?
They're my mom's favorites.
They're her favorites. Well, I have to tell you, like, I love them, and I saw this little thing about the COVID Hallmark Christmas movies, that it's going to be a great romance of a story of a couple that meet each other by going to the wrong Zoom meeting. And they meet and fall in love. It's supposed to be a Hallmark Christmas special. I think that's lovely. What's wrong with that? Okay, so Olivia, I'm still trying, but look, I got, okay, look.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's silver.
I've got 2 silver. So see, I'm coming along.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm a little bit slow at this kind of thing.
I am getting there.
So we want to know from all of you, do you like Hallmark Christmas movies? I really do. I think it was last year or the year before last year, I put a big sign on my office door that I was like the Hallmark cookie and candy factory, and every day I was bringing in treats for everybody. It was fun, although I gained weight. Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm redeeming myself a little. You guys see, some things are happening here. Oh my goodness. We just have 2 minutes left in this segment, and I'm like, don't feel like I'm doing well with my Christmas ornament. Let me see yours.
It's coming
Very
along.
Nice. You're doing well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're never supposed to compare. I wouldn't suggest that, but if you did, definitely I would be the loser. This is the deal. Okay. So we've got Opryland Hotel, Girls Getaway, room service, Hallmark movies, ornament making. Have you ever made these ornaments before?
Well, I made one last night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this is it.
Yes.
This is our example of beauty. I should have looked at that and figured out that I was supposed to mix the colors, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't even know. It smells a lot like nail polish in here, I want you to know.
It definitely does.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna put these on your tree?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it
so.
on my tree and forever remember this beautiful time in the studio where I took 3rd place in the ornament contest.
But it's beautiful.
Oh,
It
it
is
is
beautiful.
beautiful. It is. It's coming along. It's actually doing better than I thought. You did warn me about the puddle. So I would like to know from all of you, what are your family traditions? What are your Christmas favorites? Do you all make ornaments together? I think this is the first time I've ever made an ornament in my life.
Well,
How
you're
about
doing
it?
a fabulous job.
Well, just think about it. Not only is it the first time that I've ever made a Christmas ornament, I'm also doing it on TV where people are watching. No pressure there at all. Do you try to get nail polish like up in there around that part of it?
I mean, it'll be covered by
By that,
the cap.
okay.
So
Oh my goodness. So, we want you to stay with us. When we come back, it's all about decorating sugar cookies.
If you're looking for ways to grow your faith, we invite you to go to monicaschmelzer.com, where you can watch Bridges interviews and Monica's teachings on demand. You'll also find free online extras that offer practical ways to live out your faith. Visit monicaschmelzer.com, where you'll find hope, because truth changes everything.
Log on to www.ctntv.org, where you can make a prayer request, view our program guide, see who's on Bridges, or even watch one of Monica's latest teachings. Log on to www.ctntv.org.
Join the Bridges community on Facebook. Visit Facebook and search for Bridges with Monica. We would love to connect with you.
If you are just joining us today on Bridges, we are talking about all things Christmas, and Olivia and Kayla and I, in the last segment, made the most beautiful Christmas ornaments. Okay, well, theirs were beautiful, mine not so much. We had fun, didn't we?
Yes,
we
ma'am.
did. Awesome. So now we're going to decorate sugar cookies. So, Olivia, tell me about these. Did you and Kayla make these from scratch, or?
we did make them from scratch.
Did you taste test them?
As a matter of fact, we did.
And what is your full report on how they tasted?
They were delicious.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, so as you're watching today, I'm going to tell you this right up front. I am not an excellent decorator of sugar cookies. I have made sugar cookies before. I have decorated them, and I don't ever serve them to company or anything because they're just not company worthy. So I'm looking forward to you, Olivia, changing this for me. Now, you've decorated them before, I would guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to follow you guys' lead. Why don't you get us started?
Okay, first we are going to each color a different icing.
Okay.
So we have red, purple, and yellow.
All right. And I'm getting purple, right?
Yes.
Because that's my favorite color. Okay, so we're going to color the icing here for the cookies. How much do I put in here?
You know, I don't know, so put
See, this
as
is what
much as you
people
feel
that are
like.
experts are say, oh, I don't know. When you're cooking, it's like a pinch of this, right. And I'm like, no, I need exact because I'm not so good at any of this.
a lot.
I just
Not a
said
lot.
that yesterday we were making the cookies.
You did?
Yes, ma'am. They called for a dash of salt. I was like, why can't we just be precise?
That's what I'm saying, if
dash
you
of
want to do it right. Okay, so kind of this icing fights back a little bit. You got
like mashed potatoes.
you got to kind of stir it. Oh, I see the purple coming. Okay. So is this a tradition at your home, Olivia?
We
making
do
the
make cookies every year.
Every
yes.
year. Oh, and just a little note here so that you understand. Olivia, her mom, Melody, works here, and that's obviously how I met Olivia, and she invited her friend Kayla to come join us today. And a little backstory, I understand from Melody, Olivia's mom, that they do not ever make box-made cakes at their
No.
house. Everything is from scratch. Would you tell me about that as I stir this up?
I mean, box cakes just don't taste that great. No offense to anybody who likes to make box cakes, but
Oh, I like to make box cakes. I like to eat them too. I mean, certainly they're better from scratch, but I just don't turn down sweets and cakes. What's it like at your house, Kayla?
If we have the time, my mom and I love to bake things from scratch, but
Yeah.
I think box cakes are pretty good.
Well, I mean, yeah, and you put that frosting on there, it tastes real good to me.
And you're done in like 30 minutes.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, wow, you did good. Okay, okay. So you've got red, oh, okay. Do you have traditions of baking at your house for Christmas?
Yes, ma'am. It's
What
like
are
a
they?
full-on bakery at our house. We love cookies, brownies, cupcakes. Pretty much anything sweet in our house goes.
That's lovely. I'll be right over as soon as you start that. Okay. Get me back on track. What do we do now here?
now you can pick your cookie shape,
Oh,
and then we can start icing and decorating.
okay. Well, I'm still stirring, but everything's good. It's only TV. People are only watching. Do you want to pick one?
Yes, please. I'll take a Christmas tree.
She took a Christmas tree.
Let's see, I'll take a duck.
A duck. A Christmas duck. All right. I'm going to take a star. Isn't that beautiful? Mine will probably be the only cookie that looks better before I decorate it.
I'm sure you'll do wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Overachiever all the way. So what do we do?
So now you can take a knife and just be creative. Start spreading, sprinkling.
And Olivia says to Monica, just be creative, as Monica trembles in fear at the idea of decorating a sugar cookie. Okay, I'll watch.
Okay, can I have the yellow?
Sure.
Unless you need the yellow.
I think I have plenty yellow.
I'm still stirring my color. It's tougher than you think. I mean, not the cup, but the icing in there, getting that all beautiful. Okay. So is there a certain technique to spreading the icing on the sugar cookie?
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay.
I just spread it however.
Yeah, I'm at my best when there's not certain instructions or techniques, but okay. So this is my knife. It's going to go into the purple because that's my favorite color. Okay, so far so good over here. How about with you?
So far, so good.
This is beautiful. Oh, I think I just broke my star a little bit. You guys, this is not even right. This is not good. I'm going to keep mine on the plate so that it's better that way. So what's your earliest memories of making cookies, Olivia?
My earliest memory?
Or your most recent, whatever's easier to answer.
Well, my most recent memory of making cookies was yesterday. So She came over to my house at 8 in the morning.
They got an early start.
Yes, and we made cookies and we made icing, and it was a blast. It was fun.
So did you make these same shapes yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you bring any pictures of what you decorated, or did you do the decorating yesterday?
We did not do any decorating yesterday. We saved it all for the camera.
That's beautiful. They wanted to help me get up to, par, but I don't think I can. I did last year, Olivia, take a cookie decorating class at Christmas time.
That's fun.
It was really fun. There were like 10 people in the class, and they gave us all these instructions to go through. And so I decided when I got home to make like a batch of sugar cookies from scratch, and I got out all the decorations, and I thought it was hysterical. After I got started, and again, I'm sharing with you, I'm not a great decorator. I do like to bake things from scratch, but it was really cool. I put on some Christmas music, and I was just gonna do my best. And my husband and my son walked into the room and saw what I was doing, and they grabbed the Christmas cookies and started decorating. And they did much better than I did. Like the snowman had a scarf that was red and white, and the little Christmas wreaths were all decorated. I mean, they really took it very seriously. And so I was able to share their cookies with our company. My cookies, no. Those were just like for the Schmelter family only, because they're not okay. So what are you doing now?
So now I'm going to take some of the sprinkles and give my duck a beak.
A duck with a beak for Christmas cookies. I love that. Oh, wow. So you're just putting it on there with your hands?
Yes.
See, I'd need to measure it. That's awesome. It's looking good.
Thank you. I love your star.
You do?
It's
see,
beautiful.
It's purple. It's a purple star. Do you see?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You're much farther. How did you do those decorations there? How did you do that?
I took the white icing and I piped just small little circles, and then I added little pearls on the top, and then I used the purple to make a little trunk.
So I can tell she has experience.
He's being extra fancy.
She said, I used the piping. It's like, okay, yeah, you have to have done that before. But let's just say this. I think so much about what we're doing today and Christmas favorites and traditions and all that. It's about your family having fun and just doing things together and creating memories. And so for me, my memories are more that I'm not very good at this sort of thing, but I enjoy for my family if they want to step in and help and all that. I'm actually, Olivia, look, I'm getting the star done.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so then I just have to think of like how to fill it up with other decorations. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kayla,
Yes, ma'am.
why don't you give me the next instruction? What do you envision for my star here for Christmas? What do you think is a good next thing to do?
I think it would be really cute to pipe the tips and add little pearls to each tip, and then add rainbow sprinkles in the middle.
To pipe the tip. Okay, so what do I use to pipe the tip?
So you can use any of the 3 icings and then just hold it down like you're about to write something, and then just press in a circle and lift it at an angle. Because if you lift straight up, you'll have a line.
Okay. So, it's a darker purple, so I'll try that. Okay. All right, so just lead me through it. Just talk me through it. And remember that like I am not good at this. So.
I can show you with one. So you can,
I so
you're gonna do
appreciate it.
writing like a pen,
Writing like a pen.
and then you're gonna press down, and then you're gonna just make a little circle, and then just lift it slowly at an angle.
Okay, so you want, oh boy, I don't know. So I'm gonna act like I'm writing. I press it down. Am I doing it right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then what do I do?
Once you've made a little circle, just lift slowly, slightly at an angle. There you go.
Okay, so I just did this. I've never done this part before. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that. Well, why is it coming up with me?
You probably didn't make a full circle. That might help you.
Make a full circle. Okay. See, I was trying to be fancy with a half circle there. Oh, I think maybe I get what you're saying. I'm not really sure. Oh, your beak. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's so cute.
You did
Thank you.
well. She's like the master at the Christmas cookie decorating, and I'm like the preschooler. But that's okay. It's always good to learn. Okay, so I think I'm sort of understanding what you're saying. So I get this here, and I kind of try to do a circle, and then come up with yes.
There you go.
Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. This means that we can all learn together. You probably know how to do it, but I'm just saying. I just think it would be so fun to do this with your family. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay, what's next?
And you can add as many sprinkles as you want.
Okay, and okay, like those kind of sprinkles. Is that right?
You're more
Or
than
like
welcome to use
chocolate
any.
sprinkles? Okay,
I used a little bit of both.
a little bit of both. Okay, where are you at, Olivia?
I would like a pearl.
Do you
Thank
notice how
you.
polite
No
that
problem.
these young ladies are? Is that just not the best? So I thought it would be fun to have teenagers on the program to talk about Christmas and all of that. Look at how much fun you can have with your teenagers doing this. Okay, so I could put a pearl in there probably, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna try a white one. And what do I call those purple thingies? Is there a name for that?
I don't think so.
Do I put it in there?
You're more than welcome to, or you can decorate the outside. It's kind of up to you.
What's the outside?
Just where you don't have little circles.
Oh, like in between. Okay, so I don't think that looked so good. I'm thinking mine should go right in the middle, maybe. Can you do that right in the middle?
You can.
Uh-huh. Oh, I like that. So for me, that's what works. So I can't, oh, I'm dropping stuff. This is awesome. So I want to thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for
It
having
was
me.
so nice to meet you and decorate cookies with you.
You as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much for helping me, especially since I don't catch on that well. Thank you.
It was my pleasure.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Bridges. For more information on today's guest, visit the website on your screen.
Don't give in. God's word says you're an overcomer. If you hadn't done blah, 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 this wouldn't have happened. And let me say this to you. If you think that you are in a mess of your own making, you are still an overcomer. When that temptation comes, you want to make sure that you are dressed for battle. Therefore, put on every piece of God's armor so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. It takes training. It takes discipline. And so when you're fighting that good fight of the faith, you take your story, whatever it is, and you saturate it in faith, and you fight for it.
Visit monicaschmelter.com to schedule Monica to speak at your next event.